Hi everyone, this is Busty Bombshell New York. It's January 23rd, 2013. A lot of things have happened like recently, good and nothing good, nothing bad. I mean, a little bit bad, but you know me. I love dwelling on the bad and getting overexcited about the good. Well, I am blonde again, that's first. They say blondes have more fun, but they don't. And I've gotten so bad. Oh my god, and I'm definitely not gotten less clumsy. I always say that if you have nothing nice to say, then don't say anything at all. And, I always have so much to say that I don't even know where to start. I start relationship. Well, friendships usually work out for me. Relationships usually don't. I gave the man I love another chance. I must be a real big sucker. I mean, when things are usually too good to be true, they usually are. I mean, things have been good, but am I settling? Is this what I really want? Don't I deserve better? I feel that like I totally deserve to be with somebody that's never hurt me, never lied, never whatever, you know? But, you know, the past is the past, present is the present, and, you know, the future. And I do believe people can change, and I just want to be happy. And for somebody like me who has all these issues and drama that I create in my own mind, or whatever it is that it is, it's hard for me to love somebody, and I guess it's hard for me to meet someone who loves me. But that's not why I'm here today. Here today to tell everyone that I'm here to tell everyone that I'm crazy and I've been invaded by the zombie apocalypse, and this is why I'm acting like this. No, this isn't. This isn't what I'm here to say. I'm going through a really hard time right now. My gray cat mama, she's 16 years old. The apartment that I lived in, I moved here when I was around 17, maybe 18. When I moved in, my landlord, he goes like this to me: "You're not allowed to have any pets." And I was 17. I'm like, well, why not? And when I was living with my friend before I moved into the apartment, I had a little cat named Chips, like a gray and white cat, and I wasn't allowed to take him, so I ended up leaving the cat with my friend's little brother. Chips ran away. I was horrified. You know, my mom was going through her stuff. She was like, oh, I can't take the cat. Meanwhile, years later, she had 3 cats, 10 dogs. Now she's a dog groomer. Whatever, said and done. Here we go, dwelling on the past. Well, so as the story goes, the day I moved into this apartment that I'm at in Bensonhurst, my girlfriend Carrie, she calls me. She goes, "Come over, Kim, come over." I go, "Why? Why should I come over?" She goes, "Come on, I found 2 kittens." I go, "Really?" And I always loved animals. And ever since I was a child, I was always the one who, like, took the, you know, the stray cat in, or, you know, found a bird with a broken wing and wanted to help it. So she goes, "Come over to my house, I have 2 kittens." I go, "Okay." So I go to her house, and it was in Sheep's Bay at the time. And she goes, "They're under the blanket." I go, "What do you mean under the blanket?" She goes, "They like being under the blanket." I go, "Don't they need air?" She goes, "No, no, no." And my friend Carrie, she was always like kind of like a darker girl, we'll say witchy or whatever you want to say. That was her thing. And I figured she wanted the black one. So I took the gray one, and I don't know, black cats aren't really my thing. She was gray and white, and she was so tiny. And I remember taking her home, and I fed her with a little eyedropper, and we picked up a little aluminum pan at the dollar store, and she gave me a plastic bag full of litter, and a little cup of a little cup of dry food. I remember coming into this new apartment as a teenager, all scared, thinking like how I'm gonna lose this apartment because I'm not supposed to have a pet. So I put curtains, yeah, right. Like, what teenager could afford curtains in a new apartment? So let's tell the truth of this story. I put up some sheets and I tacked them up, probably with some tacks or some tape. And for a while, like I guess maybe the first week, I was able to hide her, but she was a little baby kid, and I remember she always wanted to look out the window and, you know, see what's going on, because I lived on the first floor in the front. So for the first day or two in my new apartment, there was absolutely nothing except me, my little cat Mama, who I guess I named Mama, because I was a teenager and I was alone and I didn't have a mom, so I guess named her my cat Mama. It was the closest thing I had to a friend or family. That was my family now. So I didn't have money to buy any furniture or, you know, anything like that when I first moved in. I think my rent, well, we're not going to say numbers now because I always fuck up with that, but my rent was very little, and I remember barely being able to scrape enough money to get into the, you know, to get the deposit, let alone have money for gas and electric. That, like, when you're a teenager, that, I was like, wow, $2,000 to get an apartment, whoever thought you would have needed gas, electric, food, this, that, and then, but by the time you come up with this money, it just rolls around. But we all know that as an adult, and us that don't know as an adult, to my little Twitter heads, you are going to find this definitely in the hard way, not the easy way. Hopefully a little bit easier since I'm your friend and was able to, you know, tell you. So, I'm in this apartment, no money, really, no food, no furniture. Then I got this little gray cat, and I loved her so much. She was so cute. And we were friends, and then, like, eventually, you know, the apartment came along with furniture. And I had a boyfriend then, but I guess it was never going to be whatever that was with him, but I'll never forget how when she first went into heat, before I got her fixed, he used to say, get her off me, get her off me. I hate that. Like, you know, she'd be rubbing against him or purring and stuff. And I thought it was cute and funny. I love animals. I mean, if she wanted to have sex with his leg, she had to have sex with his leg. If a dog wants to hump you, whatever. I mean, if you're going to be mad at an animal, like push them off you and hurt them and get angry, then you know what? You're a piece of shit. And guess what? Karma gives you what you deserve, because he doesn't really have that happy of a life, I don't think. But that's that with animals. So I remember he didn't really like, you know, my cat too much. So I should have known that as a sign, because I could never get along with somebody that doesn't, you know, love animals. So many years went by, and it was just me and my mom in this apartment. And she was with me through my good times, through my bad times. I mean, there were times that, like, I was so down and out of life, and I just wanted to, like, end my life. I mean, literally, like, where I tried to take my own life, and I was in the hospital. And I remember calling my mom, my grandma, and saying, please, please, you have to keep the apartment. Make sure you check on the cat. Make sure you pay the rent. So, right now in my life, sitting here in my apartment in Brooklyn and Bensonhurst, I say to myself, like, would I have been here today if it wasn't for this cat? I mean, eventually, I had a dog before that, but my mom, you know, had the dog, but my dog did live with me. She died a few years ago, everyone knows. And then, 10 years after I had this gray cat, I ended up taking in another little orange cat, who's my other best friend and my man, and me and him are going to need to be strong for each other after Mom is gone. So, all I know is that, basically what I'm trying to say is that, so many times I wanted to, like, end it all in life, and I kept it together because of my animals. And had a close friend, Bobby. He couldn't keep it together. Instead of just killing himself, he killed himself for the dog. That definitely wasn't the answer. I mean, you live, you learn, then you gotta be strong. But as a woman trying to be an adult, I don't want to hold on to my cat, you know, keep giving her medicine, thinking, like, just to keep her comfortable. Because comfortable isn't going to make her better and young again. And at 16, 17, whatever, she's too old for an operation. I wouldn't want my best friend to die on an operating table. Yeah, this is some reality that you love. Okay. And it's clear. No infection. Yay! So, where am I going with this? Well, I went 10 minutes on and on. Classic Busty Bombshell, New York. This is the stuff that my true fans love. So, I'm gonna leave it on this. When my cat's gone, because she's gonna have to go. She's not gonna make it. I'm gonna take this time to really, really live my life. I'm not a teenager anymore. And there's nothing holding me back. Not married. I don't have any children. I mean, I would like to be married. I'd like to have somebody that I know that I could love and take care of forever. But even with that, nothing's unconditional. Pets die, husbands die, whatever, if that's what I'm looking for, then that's how it is. We all have to love ourselves, we know this, before we can love anybody else. So like I said, on this note, I'm probably going to be depressed for a while. I'm going to keep writing my poems and my words of encouragement. I'm trying to write this comedy show, get my stories together. Busty Bombshell, New York's crazy stories. I'd like everybody definitely to come out to the show, but with everything going on right now, definitely need a little time to myself. Even if it's just like a mini vacation or a road trip. Even if it's just like a long train ride, like in the movie Eternal Sunshine of the Spotless Mind. Even if it's just a train ride to Montauk Mountain Point, and I sit there for 3 days on the beach. No phone, no computer, nothing. Just my pen and my pad and my thoughts. So, this went on for 12 minutes. Thank you to the man I love for fixing my computer and letting this happen, because before this, I was only able to film for 2 minutes. So I dyed my hair myself because times are hard. And, like we said, we've gone through this. I've had a lot, I've had nothing. Money doesn't make you happy. And we know this. So, hair doesn't make you happy either. Look at Britney. She was bald, she was happy. I don't know, I'm just acting crazy now. So, it's one time when I'm upset and I'm going through a lot. And I'm sorry that I haven't been there for my friends. And I'm even more sorry that I haven't been there for myself. But it's 2013, and I'm going to overcome this, and good things are going to happen. And I know it. I feel it. Good things are going to happen. So please, please guys, like I always tell everyone, do good deeds. You never know what happens, and you never know what tomorrow brings. If you love somebody, tell them. If you hate them, tell them. If there's something you always wanted to do, just do it. Tomorrow's not guaranteed. So, this was a Busty Bombshell, New York production from a kitchen. Tears, spilling my guts, blowing my nose, all the gross and glory as usual. So, this is what reality TV is about, and this is what makes everyone go crazy and pay these $200 month cable bills, so I guess I'm part of it. And now you see my fat arms that I was trying to fix. I gotta lose weight so bad. I don't know. But I'm doing this dance central, so hopefully it'll be done. Nobody's perfect. We gain, we lose, we eat, we don't eat, whatever. I mean, girls, be who you want to be. Don't let anybody tell you you're fat, and if you like the way you are, just be happy. Don't try to be something you're not. Just don't. And that's how it goes. That's life. Just be happy. Be happy with what you have, not what you don't have, and just be kind to all things living. Good things come to those who wait. Go with your instincts. And choose your friends wisely. keep your enemies close, so they realize that it's not you that they hate, it's only them that they hate. Oh, we could go on and on. So good night. I love you guys. Thank you for the support. I love my Twitter heads. And that's it. We're gonna start filming some really good stuff soon. And like I keep saying, good things are gonna come, and that's it. Good things are gonna come. That's it. Ta-da!